1, deuce, race. 1, 2, 3. Hit the table.
Cut that out.
Awesome. I don't have a microphone, so can we get everybody mic'd up here?
Sorry.
There we go. I don't think you're on camera, dude. Okay, we gotta bro it in, dude.
Okay.
Bring it in. Keith. Bro it in. Actually, let's get a sponsor me. Turn your beer label around.
Williams and Morris's sponsor me.
Alright, go check to see if he's getting picked up. I'm gonna talk a little more into the mic because, yeah, we'll do a new test after this. Is it good? Alright, solid.
Of course it's good.
Alright.
Oh yeah.
It's motherfucking Friday 13th. No, what's up, Don? You got shorter.
Yeah, sorry. Touch it.
Still working on it.
Yeah,
I got all
Friday
these drinks
13th.
around me.
Keith,
Thirsty motherfucker.
happy 13th.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Happy 13th.
So yeah. Nope. Nothing crazy happened today? Nobody?
Nope.
Nope.
No?
Nothing.
No.
Went to work.
Yesterday was my Friday 13th. Went back for the first time this week.
Oh, to work. Oh yeah. How was your arm
A
bit?
fucking rash.
That's it.
Yes. Way better. I'm still taking both antibiotic and an antiviral because they don't know what it is.
Does that hurt when you scrub it in the shower?
Dude, I can't. I had to just let the water run over it and take some soap, lather it up in this hand, and just fucking barely fucking rub on it.
So have you used that deodorant since?
No, I haven't worn it in a fucking week now.
Nice.
It's right, dude.
That's gross. Nice.
But they gave me this shit, and within 2 days, they're like, well, one of them's got to work, pretty much. I was like, you guys went to college for this? I was getting pissed off at the doctor's office, mad at this fucking doctor, and talking back to her. And
Was this
she
after
kept,
that first?
She kept being like, well, it's looks like a viral infection, like shingles, but viral infections can also cause bacterial infections. So why don't you just take both? And I'm like, it's not possible that I got a heat rash or a cut there and it got a bacterial infection. Dude, it spread though in 2 days. I thought it was a flesh-eating virus.
Yeah, but it isn't going nowhere. It looks nice, but it's still gross.
What's that?
It looks nice, but it's gross.
What's that? Alright, yeah, we're starting the broadcast a couple beers in. But yeah, and I go back to work yesterday, first day, and this dude had been started on Monday. Been there 3 days. Was being trained. And then because they put me on light duty because I still couldn't even fucking lift my arm. So after arguing with my fucking doctor's office to say that I'm allowed to go back on light duty because they offered me light duty work and they'll let me come back since fucking Monday until I thought I was going back Wednesday. And they finally called me. They're like, yeah, we got the note ready. We're going to send it over. Let me read it to you first. And it was the exact same fucking note as before. Take this whole week off. And I'm like, a whole fucking week? I'm like, no, I need to go fucking back to work. And so I kept calling work and like, look, I'm fighting with them. Don't know what's going on yet. I'm trying to come back. But I still have a note saying that I'm off for this week. But I'm trying to get the other one sent over. She waited to the end of the day. Almost 5 o'clock when they close. The office closes. My work's already over at 4:30, and sends me an email. Oh yeah, Kevin, you can return to work today. And I'm like, great. Now you're faxing this to my employer, and it's going to say that I can return to work today. And I told him that I haven't heard anything yet, and they're just gonna be like, where the fuck's Kevin at? And I'm like,
well, there's a timestamp on the
exactly.
email, so.
Exactly. So that's what got me. And I took a screenshot of the emails from them and showed them at work. I'm like, look, this is what they sent me. Dude, I didn't know yesterday that I could be back today until after everybody was gone. He was like, yeah, we got the same fax. You're cool, dude. And I'm like, all right, sweet.
Now, did they take vacation from you?
No, I had the option. I could have used it if I wanted to. And I kind of wanted to, but then I was afraid that the office was going to fuck it up and I was just going to be off for this whole week. I'm like, man, I don't want to waste a fucking week of vacation because of this. When I can go back to work, I'm like, fuck it, I'm going to keep trying to go back to work. And I went back and trained this dumbass 18-year-old kid.
What's his name?
His name was Jacob. Dumb fucking kid. So all day long he's just crying, bitching about every little fucking thing. Everything. All day long. We go into the White Labs cooler, and he's like, yeah, the one thing I don't like about these coolers is they both fucking stink. I was like, yes, smell like yeast, because that's what's in here. He's like, yeah, no, I don't like that smell. He's like, the hops either. He's like, it smells gross. And I was like, okay. And that was just a minor complaint. Like half an hour in, I open up an energy drink I just bought, took one drink of it, set it down. He pulls his book bag out for some fucking reason that he brought. We don't know why he needed a fucking book bag. Puts his book bag on my desk, starts rummaging through it. And I turn around for a minute, and then I turn back around as he's taking his book bag off and putting it under. And he spilled my fucking drink all over, everywhere. And he was like, whoa, what happened? And I was like, you had to just knock it over with your book bag. He was like, no. And I was like, sure, it just fucking fell. And he didn't say anything, just silent. And I was like, you fucking serious? We started cleaning it up, throwing down napkins and getting a rag, and then getting water to wipe down so it wasn't sticky. And I'm like, dude, I just bought that. I just opened it. I just took one drink of it. And he picks up the can and he goes, there's a little in there. And I'm like,
that's a fight now.
are you fucking kidding me? I was like, dude, you should fucking buy me another one. I'm like, you knocked it over, you won't even admit that, and then you won't even fucking say you're sorry. And that was the first fucking half hour of the day, and I was there. I was like, fuck this little punk motherfucker. So then, bitching and crying about every little fucking thing, he's like, man, my feet hurt. I wish I could just sit down. Keep saying that all day. I wish I could just sit down. I was like, do you see anybody else sitting down? Because it's not a fucking sit down job. I was like, if you want to do that, go in the back and work with the old ladies and the girls. And he goes, maybe if I just had different shoes, I might like this job a little more. But I don't even know how long I'm going to be working here. I'm gonna go talk to the recruiter on Friday today and try to join the Air Force. Oh, dude, you gotta take a test first before you can join. And I don't think you're gonna pass a test for the fucking Air Force, let alone the physical requirements, because you're crying about fucking walking around and not being able to sit down. I'm like, whatever. So I didn't say anything about that. I'm like, oh, okay, good luck with that. And and this is just before lunch. Like all this fucking shit kept happening. He's like, oh man, I don't like this job. I just want to sit down. I don't know how long I'm gonna be here anyway. And then we pull something. He's like, man, this looks like it's gonna suck. And I'm like, dude, you talk like you've been here for 2 years, and you haven't even been here a week. He was like, I know, only 4 days, right? And I was like, not even. At the end of today, it will be 4 days. I'm like, so you're not doing good. I heard yesterday Bob yelled at you because you were doing shit so wrong. And then he said you got better after that.
Bob yelling at you.
And then he's like, he didn't say anything to that either. He's like, puts his head down, like nods. He keeps going, then he's going too fast, writing in fucking the number on wrong lines because he's not reading through, he's just looking over at a line, just fucking putting a number down. I'm like, dude, they're gonna see this and be like, what the fuck? And he's like, oh, and he got all these scratch marks from me. I'm like, dude, you've been here 3 days, slow the fuck down. I was like, learn what it is before you start grabbing shit and writing numbers down. That's not what the job is. And I'm like, why am I even training you? Because you're acting like you don't want to be here. That leads me to believe you don't give a fuck about what I'm saying. So I don't even feel like fucking talking to you. And so I go up and tell Jeff right after lunch. And I'm like, dude, I don't know about this kid. I'm like, he doesn't even want to be here. He said that. He's like, really? He said that? I'm like, yeah, he said. He's like, I don't like this job. And I'm like, okay, I mean, if I can't motivate you, I can't make you like it. I'm like, you're just learning. You don't even know. You're not even on your own yet.
Yeah, you're gonna be wasting your body.
So then, so just like, really? He was like, well, I've had a lot of problems with him. Don't even worry about it. He won't be back tomorrow. I'm done wasting my time with him.
Nice.
I was like, sweet, good, get him the fuck out of here before he's here a month and does worse shit than that. I'm like, your first. And so then we come back in from lunch, walking down the aisle, we pass somebody, reaches in his pocket, and throws down a fucking snapper, one of those little poppers, behind someone's foot. And I was like, what are you doing? He was like, I was trying to scare him. I was like, you don't even know him. Like, you just started, dude. You're supposed to leave an impression. You're supposed to make us believe you're worth fucking keeping. And you're not so far. And he was like, but wasn't it funny though? And I was like, yeah, when I was 10. I was like, but this ain't fucking school. This ain't the playground. I was like, if anybody sees you doing that, you're fucking gone. You're just fired immediately. I was like, is that what you want? Because it seems like you want that. It seems like you don't want to fucking be here. And he's like, well, I really don't. I can't wait till 4:30. I was like, why? You got something important to do? You got something? He's like, no, I just don't. I just want to get out of here. I was like, Jesus Christ, dude. So then, at the very end of the day, it's like 4 o'clock, and I already know by now that he's not coming back. Go back to my desk, and he goes to tape this box, and there's already one strip of tape on it. He goes to pull tape gun across, and the tape gets caught to the other tape, and like fucks up as he's pulling it. And he was like, man, fuck this fucking job. And I was like, over tape? I was like, dude, it's fucking tape. If that's your biggest fucking problem, you got a lot more to worry about than that. And he tries it again. Goes the second time. The same fucking thing happens. I'm like, that's how you're holding the fucking tape gun, trying to take the box all sideways and shit. And he's not holding the tape down once he pulls a little off. He's like lifting up on it and trying to come across and come down on it. And then the second time, as soon as he does it again, he was like, seriously, fuck this fucking job. And he throws the tape gun on my desk. I was like, that's cool, dude, because you don't have to worry about it anymore. He's like, what? I was like, you won't have to worry about it anymore. You fuck this job, right? He goes, dude, that's just how I get when I get pissed off. I was like, over tape?
Childish.
And right when we leave to go up to the FedEx scale for him to weigh the box, he sets the box down on the cart, puts his arm on the box, and walks with the cart like this. Slow as fuck, like it's a walker. Right past Jeff in his desk. And looks over at Jeff's desk and just keeps walking over. And as they were walking through, I'm just like, everyone we pass, I'm just like, look at this fucking, everyone's like, what? And Mike was just staring at him as he walked by. Well, with one, and then as he got further over, he saw him with the other one. And then he was trying to look at him straight. So when he walks by Mike, and he keeps going, I'm like, seriously? And Jeff looks up and sees him. And as soon as Jeff looks up, he's just looking at him and watching him. And the kid's just walking by like nothing. And then he gets over and he like leans with his back on the fucking table and just stands there for a second. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? I'm like, let's get this done before it's time to go. And it was 10 minutes. 10 minutes till 4:30. And Daryl and Jeff both come like, hey, can we talk to you for a second? And right before they're walking out this door, he's like, did I do something wrong? They pulled him in and Jeff's like, well, yeah, kinda. He's like, we can tell right away if someone's not gonna fit in here. And we heard a lot of feedback already from trainers. So we're just gonna have to part ways. So dude comes out, goes into the lunchroom, grabs his shit, comes over and sets it on my desk and stands there. And he's like, well, I guess said they, are gonna have to go a different way, and not hire me on. And I was like, oh, really? That sucks, man. And he's like, yeah, I guess it happens sometimes. And like looked over, his face all red, it looked like he was about to cry, like bawl. And I'm like, dude, you don't even want to fucking be here. We walked up there and he's leaning on the table and he was like, man, I never thought I'd wait for or want the weekend to come so badly. I was like, why? You don't normally like weekends? He was like, no, I just haven't worked in so long that every day is like the weekend to me. I was like, are you fucking for real? And his dad is like a fucking operations manager at a factory right across the street. And his mom is a paralegal for some big fucking company. And I was like, damn, I bet she makes good money. He was like, oh yeah. He's a fucking little rich prick.
He's gonna live in the
Self-entitled. That's why I couldn't say sorry for knocking over my fucking drink and didn't want to take responsibility for it.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I
you
thought you were
little
gonna
fucking punk ass bitch.
I thought you were gonna say he grabbed his stuff, came over, and gave you an energy drink.
And yeah, I wish.
It was like, hey man,
I wish. His dad told him to come apply here, and made him take the job. Imagine now him going to his dad. He's like, yeah, we're gonna go today. Is he gonna be like,
oh, he's
what
gonna
the fuck, your fourth day? You got fired already? Or is he gonna make some shit up? He's gonna lie. He's gonna be like,
Yeah.
he's like, no,
for sure.
the trainers hated me.
Yeah,
They didn't
that's
like
all.
my attitude.
Yeah.
Dude, all day long he's just like pushing the hair away from his face. So
not wiping sweat.
So yesterday was my Friday the 13th. Like I don't want anyone to lose their job if they're gonna work, but he obviously didn't want to fucking work, so I don't
Yeah.
feel that bad
That's
for him.
cool
He's 18,
that-
he's gonna get a job anywhere, so
Yeah,
whatever.
that's cool that they took it
If
out so
not, his
quick.
parents will
though.
pay for everything.
Yeah, that's cool that they fucking nipped it in the bud that quick. Our work wouldn't do that. They'd be like, well, no, look, we're gonna let them last 60 days.
Well, that's the thing though. Like Jeff trusts me. This is the second person that's happened to. I'm like, he lasted 3 days with Bob, didn't last 1 day with me. When I trained this other guy on trucks, the first day I got him, he was fired by the end of the day too, because of his fucking attitude, the way he treated me, the way he treated the job, bitching and moaning. And when I told him we got to get something done before we can leave, that you're not leaving at 4:30, and if you go fast right now, I'll stay and finish the rest, and we can both be out of here by 4:30. And he fucking sits on my desk for over 5 minutes and doesn't do anything. When I come back, I'm like, why don't you do it? He's like, it's almost 4:30, man. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Now we're gonna be
Still
stuck
getting
here
paid?
longer. I was like, you want to leave at 4:30? Go grab the shit. Go get it while I start doing the paperwork. And finish paperwork, don't see him. I was like, did this motherfucker just leave? Walk over to where he's supposed to be, and he's grabbing the shelf and just throwing it on the floor. Just throwing it on the floor. I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. So I go over there, so I was like, what do you, he was looking for something else too, he kept looking around. I'm like, what are you looking for? He's like, the red, and there's a 500 PVCs. And I was like, it's right here. I was like, look, dude, if you don't want to fucking do it, then don't. Leave. I'll fucking finish it. Go. And he was like, good. I can't believe you fucking made me stay past 4:30. He was like, fucking bullshit. Started trying to go off on me. He was like, nobody ever said I had to fucking stay past 4:30. He was like, you were trying to fucking make me. He's like, I never heard that you were my fucking boss. And I'm like, okay.
God.
I'm like, okay, dude. I was like, just fucking go, leave. And I grabbed everything and started walking back to my desk. And he comes back, grabs his jacket and his lunch pail off my desk, starts walking away. And I'm mumbling shit. I'm like, stupid motherfucker. And he walks out, and I go up to turn in the paperwork, make the copies and turn in the paperwork. And Jeff's looking at me, and I'm just standing there, sweat pouring down my face, pissed off as fuck. He's like, so how'd it go? And I was like, fuck that motherfucker. And Jeff's like, whoa, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, I told him to do shit, and he sat on my desk for over 5 minutes because it was almost 4:30. And when I told him we could both leave at 4:30, and now I'm stuck here 15 minutes later because I got to go wrap the skid too because he didn't want to fucking do anything. Then I go outside 15 minutes after 4:30,
And he's still there in the parking
and
lot.
he's sitting in his fucking car. I'm like, oh yeah, you really had somewhere to fucking go. You really had somewhere to fucking be, you lazy fucking piece of shit. And when I was telling Jeff this, when I was going off about it, as soon as he asked me, I just blew up and told him everything that happened. And he was like, all right, don't worry about it. He's done. He won't be back. He was like, fuck that. If you don't want to work, then don't fucking be here.
Yeah. And you know what pisses me off the most is those are the first people to complain.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
I can't find a job. I don't have a job.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not that you can't find one. You don't want one. You don't want to do work.
All right, there's my rant about work. And
Well,
That cut me
on an unrelated topic, you mentioned that you hadn't worn deodorant in a week, and I can't smell you. I put deodorant on this morning, and I can smell myself. What the fuck?
this arm has enough to cover for this one. So I just load this one up, And I'm putting up. Actually, the soap I used, like, is an odor blocker. It's an all medical soap. It's pretty much just like a salt water mixture.
Sandpaper thing you're
No, it's just super soft, like green gel, but it looks like a shampoo almost. And it lathers up real thick like a shampoo, but it's like a super high pH level, and it's got some sort of skin, like vitamin E, and it's just this tiny bottle. But this tiny bottle is like fucking $15. But you can use it on open wounds. It says for external use only, but it's so clean and so good for your skin that, dude, I put it on there. Like before, I was washing, and I just go to wash real slow, and I just use regular body wash. And as soon as I would fucking touch it, it would start burning like a motherfucker. But this shit, like, I was afraid too. I was just like, tap, tap, tap. Okay, alright, sweet, alright, it doesn't fucking hurt. It doesn't hurt at all. And it actually felt, when I got out, it actually felt a lot better. Like I was able to move my arm without it hurting. Like it loosened the shit up. Like before, it felt so tight that as soon as I tried to lift my arm, it felt like it was like I had no armpit and I was ripping a new one. Like I was making one.
Did you get it?
So I had to keep my arm up.
Did you get it at a drugstore, like Walgreens?
No, Racine got it in the mail and from her fucking makeup thing she does every month. This Ipsy bag thing. She pays like $9 a month. Oh, the light just turned on. Got brighter in here. The black guy just left. By that I mean a friend, Joe. No, I'm just kidding. Mo. Nah, I'm Nigel. I can't wait to get him over here. We gotta get Maurice in here.
Oh, we will.
We get Maurice and Cody, and the back and forth between them two.
Oh,
and I'd have to referee hardcore. I have to be like, stop.
When we bring
On that point.
when we bring Maurice in, we need to bring this dude in from where I work, because he reminds me of Maurice. This dude's fucking hilarious.
Awesome.
Is he black?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's a black dude.
Bring him in.
Nice.
But we gotta wait till February.
His name's Myron. Myron and Maurice.
Why is it that they get the shortest month of the year also?
I think that one was just picked for whatever other
That's
reason.
racist.
I'm sure there's something else that happened in history for the blacks in February that made them pick that month. I mean, isn't Martin Luther King Day in February too?
Yeah, I think so.
On a President's Day, I think Martin Luther King is in
Yeah, I think so.
February.
What do you think
And
about Black
do
History
we have
Month?
Black History Month before Martin Luther King? Or was
I
it after
think
Martin Luther
Black
King?
History Month is bullshit. Where's our White History Month?
We get the other 11.
We get Friday the 13th.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
Dude,
There's already been 2 this year.
that work story got me all tensed up.
Alright, listen, man.
But there hasn't been slaves in how long, so even for Black History Month, what exactly are they celebrating? Being black? What the fuck? It's bullshit.
It's white privilege.
Yeah, you don't have any white guilt,
Well-
Keith.
Son of a bitch. God made you that way.
He was like, I have guilt. Yeah, when the jury said, you're guilty.
Yeah. So what else, Keith? You got sports report this week?
Yeah, let's get an update on the sports, and then we'll move on. We got a couple cool Friday the 13th stories that happened on Friday the 13th. A few of them are pretty interesting. A boy, I forget, it was like 2010, struck by lightning at 1:13 on Friday the 13th. In military times, 13:13. So that's pretty sick.
You said it was in
Pretty-
England?
Yeah, somewhere in England. But he didn't die. Lived.
Oh, that's sweet. He's cursed, though.
He might be.
Well,
But he hates every Friday the 13th.
With the wicked
Gets
sweet.
scared.
well, sports are bullshit.
Hours.
Anybody that follows sports are bullshit.
I follow sports.
if you're in sports, you're bullshit. And fuck sports.
Say something for the record. Tell people what you really feel. So no news on soccer then?
Who's going to the FIFA World Cup?
Is it down to like 2 or 3?
I think so. Game's on Sunday.
Alright, people
But I
don't care,
know.
so stop talking about
Right.
it.
Yeah.
I don't
That's not
follow that.
football.
What's going on in volleyball? College.
Badminton.
I don't know, but the girls look good.
He's like, all I watch is the cheerleading championships.
Yeah, and gymnastics.
Well, women's volleyball is good on mute.
with the 80s mantra music playing. in the
Right.
background.
Spike that.
Well, I just play my own anime music in the background.
Yeah, bump. Set. Spike.
Dude, you gotta bring those instruments in one day.
Yeah, we need to use them as just like a little prop every time someone says
Yeah.
something fucked up.
Doo-doo-doo.
We'll hit a little thing, or every time someone says something racist,
Yeah,
we'll make a
fuck
little
right.
thing. Yeah.
Hell yeah. Or if we say sweet joke.
And
Which
then
is
we,
rare.
then we look back, we'll actually have something else to remind us of like how fucked up we really are.
Yeah, teeth mostly. Just shooting stories
Please.
and
Fucking dead man walking.
dead babies.
You see that baby while you were dead? The little half a
No.
baby that was almost dead.
Like,
That was after I came back. That
Oh,
happened
yeah.
after.
Yeah, you couldn't put that baby in there while you were dead.
Poor little baby.
Poor little fella.
Yeah, I don't have. I
Poor,
don't-
poor little chicken wing baby.
I think the last
Poor.
time you were low, so you might want to keep a eye on that. Both of us
Sharp
were a little
eye.
low last time.
Keep an eye or a lip on it.
Voice. How about that?
Cody took me over for a second.
Eyeball the crazy eye of the mic.
Do it, Keith. He's the best. No, look that way. I've already seen it.
I've already seen it.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Oh shit.
Every time.
So do you want to tell us some Friday 13th stories?
I don't really know anymore. Except that plane crash in the Andes,
Oh yeah.
and then people became cannibals. And then the same day, on a Friday 13th, this happened. The same exact day, a plane crash killing like 174 people.
Speaking of cannibals, can you tell that joke real quick?
Oh, what's that?
The cannibal joke?
Oh. Oh, it's not cannibal. That's it's something else. But that's good. I know what you're talking about. Hold on 1 second. What is the only living organ inside of a dead person? This
Dick.
What, come, Keith?
And then there was that cannibal one, but I didn't want you to ruin it. And I didn't.
Ah,
and
did
if,
I?
if I said necrophilia, kind of would have gave it away.
It
If it would have killed the punchline.
was too soon. Even before the joke was delivered, it was too soon. Damn.
It's never too soon. Never too soon. The moment someone dies, I'd be standing there.
That's true. I wouldn't care if you guys made a joke if I died. Because it was simply funny to me.
It's like a hope if I
It was
die.
still- yeah.
You guys joke about it.
Yeah. Oh, at least one.
It would be a
You
long
have-
time
you would-
before it came out.
No, dude.
It
has to be
wouldn't
immediate.
be. It wouldn't
to
be
be
immediate.
immediate. Has
It
to
would
be
be a long time. That's a hard hit, dude. That's a hard fucking hit.
You take me out like a piece of garbage.
There's no such thing as too soon.
Dude,
As,
that's when they're the funniest.
as soon as I hear a story about something, I gotta make some kind of asshole
Yeah.
comment about it.
Too soon just means that other people's feelings are really high at the moment.
Yeah.
So
You're
they're,
2000
they're
late.
easily offended.
I don't really make jokes. I just make sarcastic dick comments.
Yeah, well, we all do that.
Sarcastic comments.
We all do
Yeah.
that, yeah. Oh, I forgot. Christine today. It's a supervisor at my work. she dyed her fucking hair like bright ass pink, and she's just nasty. She looks like an upside down
No,
Christmas
to
tree.
speak of if you're away from the
She looks like an upside down Christmas tree. Literally that build too. She says she works out and
upside
everything.
down.
Yeah,
Her shoulders are giant.
dude, she's
Her
huge.
feet are
but her
tiny.
feet are- Dude, she looks like a Jetson.
Fuck?
She looks like a Jetson.
She's just a fucking shape.
But her hair, yeah, dude, and she's nasty. Her hair is like dark purple. And I was like, holy crap, like you're bright. You're bright. You look like a crayon. She was like, well, how'd you feel if I said that you look like a penis because your head's shaved? And I was like, what the fuck? I was like, well, then I would just call you Krispy Kreme Christine. And she got so fucking pissed off. She didn't talk to me the rest of the day, but I don't know if she told the boss or not because they didn't talk to me the rest of the day.
I've also been like, what kind of penises have you seen where they need to shave the heads?
Yeah, exactly.
I have to make my hair look like this.
Yeah, I was like, holy crap, you took it to a level that I did not expect
You
from
seen
me
some-
saying that. You
you
look
seen
like a
some-
crayon. Like, I never seen that hair that bright. You look like
Right.
a crayon. Bright. But you're
Oh yeah, well, your face looks like a fucking cock.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, say that.
I should have
What
leaned
if I said
over
that
when
to
I
you?
said it. Well, I'll just start calling you Krispy Kreme Christine. And aimed it at her. And then looked up and spit on her face.
You've been like, you should have been like.
Dude, she's...
You look like the dickhead I seen last night.
Dude, she's... No, dude, her husband works there now, too. She got him a job there, too.
No, jeez, that's great.
Yeah.
in the family.
Yep. You know those companies that hire from the inside and then they hire everybody from outside? That don't know how to work a dolly.
Yeah.
It's got two wheels. Oh, this is a handle. What's this? Oh,
It won't lift up.
Yeah. What are they paying you?
Yeah, as soon as they come in, yeah. How much you making? I mean, it's kind of a curiosity, like, is it worth staying here? Like, some people have the legit reason.
Yeah,
But that's not the
don't-
first
that's not the
thing,
first
yeah,
thing you need to
exactly.
say to me. That's immediately gonna piss me off.
Alright, first thing we're gonna do this morning, how much you make? For you to tell me what we gonna do first thing this morning.
I spilled your Rockstar because I like Monster. Pussy ass Rockstar.
It was
Speaking
cool.
of which, Blue Moon.
Sponsors. No, it's cool because this dude was like, I told him the story. He's like, I got another energy drink. I brought another one if you want one. And he gave me the fucking strawberry Rockstar, and it made my stomach hurt so fucking bad.
Strawberry.
The strawberry
cream
whipped
one? Yeah.
fucking thing.
No, you can't.
Dude, I
Can't do that
first
in
I
the
thought it was like the orange one where it's not carbonated, but it was carbonated lightly. But for some reason, dude, I drank not even half of it, and my stomach started killing me.
Mm.
Like, there's nothing else different I did, but it's. And then I stopped for a while, and I went back to test it. Like, after my stomach quit hurting, I took another couple swigs of it and waited, and 10 minutes later, my stomach was hurting again. I was like, it's that fucking drink. There's something in that fucking drink that
Hey.
kills my stomach.
Maybe he roofied you.
Yeah.
You
I
fought
brought
it
an
off.
extra
You fought it
energy
off,
drink
But he roofed it.
if
yeah.
you want one.
Yeah.
He
I
was
don't
like,
care
he
about
was
this
like,
job. I care about you.
he was like, damn, the dose is too low. Next time, next time I'll up the dose.
Yeah.
I'll get that motherfucker. I'll get that handsome bearded little faggot.
Yeah. It takes 2 pills to fire me down, huh?
What's that?
It takes 2 pills to fire me down, huh? The one
2
didn't
pills to
work.
fire me. All right, I think we'll take a quick piss break because there's no good lead into from dickhead to Krispy Kreme, Kristen or whatever her name
Christine.
is. Christine.
Forget that. Yeah. Horse and
Yeah.
Sprite.
Krusty, Krispy Kreme, Christine. I don't know her. I don't give a fuck. Triangle bitch.
It's all upside, yeah. Upside down, though.
Yeah, upside down triangle
Yeah.
bitch. Fucking can't even get your triangle right.
Yeah. Geometry.
You fucking dumb whore.
Your body's built wrong. The fuck?
It's not even a real human shape. Why are you trying to assume a shape of something else?
Your whole body looks like a giant alien head.
Dude, I'm telling you.
You fucking upside down triangle, purple faced bitch.
Oh, shit. Yeah, she snapped. Well, how would you,
You-
like it?
You look
you like
you
it?
you look like an Oompa Loompa on its hands.
Dude, she's... Oh.
Purple shoes.
She's one of those people.
Purple mops for shoes.
She's only been there 5 years, but she is the logistics manager or something for the floor. She does nothing but computer work. Nothing. That's it.
So she's like fucking Nate receiving.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just there all day long.
Does nothing. If
Hops on
there's,
Facebook every now and then.
if there's a container, yeah, she'll tag. She don't care. She has a cubicle, a little half cubicle that she can just sit in. Yeah. And I was up in the office one day, and Jeff was like, "Oh, what's up, Don? Mr. Easiest job in here, huh?"
Wow.
I was like, "Dude, for real? You know, first of all, you're my boss, but you're saying that?" I was like, "Haha, that's funny." He's like, "What, you want me to shadow you one day and just tell you how easy it is?" I was like, "No, but you can give me one of these nice, comfortable seats with a computer. That'd
And
be
air
nice."
conditioning.
Yeah. And I was like, "Jeff, if I had the nicer job in here, my bank account would be better. I'd be sitting up here with these guys, which I have to come up here all the fucking time because they don't know how to do their job. I'd have to change my attire, and I'd have a better car." And he was like, "Come here." He's like, you can't be saying that, Costa."
Wow. Super fucking corporate man.
Yeah, and immediately was like, "Just go ahead and go back to work."
He said something like that because he don't know what to do.
Like, dude, seriously?
Like, he doesn't know how to be a person anymore. He used to be so fucking cool.
Dude, he's
he used to be so fucking cool. He doesn't know how he's been brainwashed. It's sad. He was a real fucking cool dude. And I'm sorry to say that, but he just said something like that the other day too. I had an order that had like 6 skids, and one of them was just a full skid of bottles. But now we have a measurement limit. We can't exceed a certain height, so we have to take a layer off. Every single order that wants a full skid, we have to take a layer off.
What's your limit?
7 foot. And that extra one goes over like 2-3 inches. And they won't let it slide. They're fucking assholes. So we have to take a layer off every time.
Mm.
So I finished wrapping all my skids like later in the day, and then I'm wrapping the bottles last. Did all the hard shit first. Save the full skid of bottles last. I'm wrapping, and he comes walking through. He's like, "Yeah, that's the way I like it." I was like, "What?" He's talking about me? And he's like, he was like, nice and easy, right? Because it was a full skid.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah, but the rest of the fucking order wasn't. Like, you didn't know what I did all day, dude." He was like, "That's the way I like it. Just grab the skid and go." I was like, "Yeah, it's nice when it happens, but."
He hasn't helped out all day.
I'm like, dude. He took a woman on a tour, and I heard him telling her jokes and shit. And he was like, over an hour one, he was like, "Yeah, we get customers calling being like, okay, what's gonna be best for under my grow light for growing weed?" He's like, "We get it all the time. They'll call us like that," and like she started laughing and shit like that. He was like, "Oh, well, we can't help you there because it's legal in other states now." So people will call in and be like, "Could I use this with this system or this setup or some shit like that?" And like, "Dude, you're gonna have to get a hold of somebody else for that." He's like, "It happens way more than you think it does." Fucking that.
Take that piss break.
Yeah, we gotta take that piss break. Couple
Piss
years
break.
in, we'll take a piss
Piss
break.
break.
Checked up the sports report.
Yeah.
Give us a better one. Update.
And
No,
we
I'll
got,
be busy pissing.
we got a scary, weird stories that we've never told each other before. First time here on the podcast. So look out, YouTubers. We don't have a Patreon, but I wish we did, so you can give us money. So sponsor us, anybody that wants to pick up some 3 poor-ass dudes in a garage.
Make us rich like pastors.
Yeah, but we don't want that lifestyle.
But us, yeah, I don't want to touch baby boys.
Touch
and
baby boys.
stuff. Don't make me do it.
All right, piss break. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're in again. Nice break.
Long piss. It was like
That's
7
right.
minute piss.
All right,
Right.
so I kind of lied earlier. I did get a crazy story today. There's a rumor that a dude at work took a strap on from his girlfriend.
New guy?
We've been there a while. We've been there for years.
How's that come out?
You met him at one of our shows.
Or go in?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, it's a rumor. We don't know if it's true or
The
not.
dude that had that little hot chick girlfriend?
No. What were you talking about?
She came to Sean's party the one year.
No, not him.
Oh.
But works in the same department.
Dale?
No, he would never admit that. That's why I don't think it's. Oh, like this dude would never fucking admit that. But supposedly he said something that was kind of leading towards that.
Sean?
I wish.
Reed?
No. So. I'm not gonna say who. I'm not gonna say who.
That's how he went cross-eyed.
Because people are gonna see this. So I'm not gonna say who. I didn't know it was that Mike you were talking about. That's what they call him, black market Mike.
Oh, Jesus.
That's a black market.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Alright, so everyone was like freaked out. Like as soon as I heard it, I was like, I can't even look at this dude. And he wore a Spice Girls shirt. A Spice Girls shirt. A Britney Spears shirt. But he also wore Rammstein shirt. And Josh said Rammstein is a gateway drug. to take him out the ass. I said no.
It's on!
Rammstein's a gateway drug.
Oh my
This dude is a
gosh.
huge Rammstein fan. Huge Rammstein fan.
Is Britney Spears and Spice Girls though?
Dude, I used to like Rammstein. Now I still kind of do, but now I kind of want to beat the shit out of this dude.
Been there for years?
This dude is 40, 41
In adult years?
after you left. So, yeah, it's all years. Yeah, his girlfriend is not even 21.
Shit, huh?
No. No. I say a 4, probably.
Oh
Probably
my
a 4.
gosh.
Like not terrible, not disgusting or anything, just not hot.
Oh.
Like
We all have different
Well,
scales.
Five,
of 4, that's kind of bad because even I am a 5.
A 5?
Oh, don't worry, she'd fuck all of them at the same time. She really would.
Well,
She was all over me. Then I was like, what?
Really?
Oh yeah.
So
Oh yeah.
dwarf or anything?
Well, she
weird?
just kind of short. But I mean, my wife's short. Racing's short.
Yeah, 3 feet
but
tall feels like a child though.
She's not 3 feet tall. She's not a fucking midget.
That's what I'm saying. She's tiny or something? She got a
Just
small
'cause she's
confidence
young.
or something?
Just take as many dicks possible to prove something.
Tiny brain?
She's like, I may be small, but I can take 15 inches.
Ugh.
Baseball bat me.
You take that slugger.
That's my Snapchat name.
What?
Baseball bat me. Hashtag baseball bat me.
Oh, shit.
So, I don't know why I forgot that. That was like the most fucking hilarious part of the day. I was like, I can't even look at this dude without thinking of him just laying on his back with his legs up in the air. And then
That's
and then
crazy.
Josh was like,
When?
Du hast.
And this is how
Du
I
hast. I seen you do that during the break, and I was like, oh man, you just fucking ruined my bit. I was just gonna say that.
awesome.
But
He's been there for a couple. When did I get fired from there?
he was at our shows. I don't know. He was at
Oh, that's it. I
a
thought
couple
you
of our
said it right
shows.
after
And
you
that's the
left.
only time you've ever seen him. No, he's at the CD release. That's all I'm gonna say. And he's at another show, but he was at the Empire show.
Okay. I've narrowed it. I'm not gonna say it.
I know who it is, but I can't even remember his actual name
Yeah,
anyway.
you met him.
Yeah.
He was at the one at Chuck's.
Yeah, I know exactly who it is.
Yeah.
Too.
We played there twice,
Or the recent. Okay.
so I don't know which one. You weren't.
I think I know who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
I think Keith was at one and you were at a different one.
I was at two of them. That dude was at.
Yeah. Okay, that might have been Chuck's then. Yeah. He came to the Outpost show too, and we played there. We played there like 4 or 5 times.
Did you notice him because he was walking weird?
No. I noticed him at first because Kevin introduced me to him.
Yeah,
and
that's cool as fuck. I don't care. Whatever, dude.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit. Like,
I'm
but
gonna make fun of you.
But I can't think. Yeah, but he was just like, someone mentioned something like it, making a joke, and he was like, "Don't knock it till you try it." And everyone's like, "Whoa, what are you talking about? You talking about you and your girl?" And he just like turned away and walked away, didn't say anything. So everyone's like, "Oh shit, okay."
He said it to multiple people.
Yeah, there was like 4 people around when he said it. They were all like, they made a joke about it or something like that. And he was like, "Hey, don't knock it till you try it." I'm like, okay, you're pretty much saying, yeah, you don't care if anybody knows if it is true. So I don't. People didn't know if he was joking either, though. If he was just trying to be funny.
Pedophile.
But everyone thinks that he's serious about it, just the way that he acted.
That's weird though. I would feel weird around him.
So we're gonna be like, dude. I was gonna go to him and be like, dude, we've been arguing all day about this. What do you think? This cool girl like tongues your butthole, but no, we're not sticking anything in there, right? And just see what he says. We would argue about it all day.
Genius.
He's like, and we're all cool. We're all cool with tongue, but we're not taking anything else. And he'll be like, "Ah, dude, fucking soup cans, no lube." Whoa! I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure, it's all fun and games." Till you bend over to pick something up off the floor, and you're fucking ruin your underwear.
It's not my fault. I accidentally sit on a plunger.
Oh, another accident.
Yeah.
I forgot to put my plug in.
Which also feels great.
Alright, speaking of disturbing or
Those.
psycho or dildos, yeah, whatever, anything. Keith's got a story, I heard. A piece of it. A little piece. I don't know how little, I've never seen it. But I heard there might be a dildo involved.
Crabs
Well,
Did you
well, no, I did not. She did not either. But
How do you know?
the worst part is that it belonged to our stepmom.
Hold on.
I walked in Mom and Dad's room to steal some weed from Dad because I always did.
I always did.
It was when
It was a Friday the 13th.
Well, anyway though, I opened up his cabinet where the weed normally was. He had a pipe in there. There was no weed in there. So I opened up the top drawer of his dresser, moved like some socks and stuff. There was weed in there, but Mom's dildo was also in there, and it was this. It was this.
Looking at dildo, lights it up. That's his pipe.
Well, it didn't even look like a legit dildo. Like the whole thing looked homemade. It had duct tape all around it, so you can. Not only could you not actually see what it was made out of, but the whole outside was just duct tape.
Yeah, how do you know what it was?
Because it was shaped in that perfect fucking shape.
Like this, I'll hide it.
Kids will think I just fixed something.
Holy fuck.
When Keith comes in here looking for my weed and finds this,
If he sees that weed, we're gonna roast him up.
Planted it.
right?
He built it.
Yeah.
So like a weed on the garage, smell like weed making a dildo.
Yeah, he's like, alright, I know Keith likes weed, now let's see if he likes penises.
That pot smoking faggot.
Well, normally he kept his weed in the same cabinet as his Playboy magazines, so that's what made it even more fucked up, because I knew that that's where it usually was, but if it wasn't in there, he had a bag in his top drawer, and I've gotten it out of his top drawer before and never found that in there. But this time I opened up his cabinet and his tray was in there. There was a pipe in there and stuff. All of his Playboy magazines. I was like, all right, he
shit smokes weed and looks at Playboys.
I was like, okay, he didn't break any up, so he's got it in his top drawer. So I opened the top drawer and I found the dildo before the weed, and I was like, what the fuck? And I was trying to like move the socks, and I seen a bag down in there, but I didn't even want to touch the duct tape dildo. So I'm like.
What's the movie fucking thing I've ever heard?
So I was trying to use Dad's socks and push it to the other side of the drawer.
Why the hell am I gonna buy one, Pam? I can make one of those.
Bet. I'll make any fucking thing.
Me and my dick. Like that.
Yeah, I'll make it with my dick. I'll make that dick with my dick.
Dick with my dick.
Was any end open at all?
No.
Completely sealed.
It was completely sealed. Maybe.
Duct tape tape.
Oh my
Duct
God.
tape tape's dick. I'm sorry, Dad. Mom.
Oh, that's awesome.
Not really though. Oh fuck. Oh.
Sorry, Dad, for stealing your weed. Sorry, Mom, for finding your duct tape dildo and bringing it up on our podcast.
Bringing it up. You brought it right up. Okay.
Right up and down and up and down.
Holy fuck.
I stuck it right to the segment.
Oh fuck.
Like
oh
that's,
man.
that's as cheap and broke as fucking.
Where do you think we get it from?
Dude.
And I don't know what it was actually made out of, because all you could see was the duct tape.
When you try to move it,
Wait.
was it soft or hard?
Well, I don't know, because
I seen it before.
I didn't move it by hand. I was using Dad's socks and like pushing it away.
I seen it before. I have not touched it. I've not touched it. I've not fucking touched it. But you could tell that it was a little flaccid.
You say that a lot, I think.
Because it was you could tell because it was just the way that it was hooked and just.
What? Kid said the shape of it was regular.
I'm telling you,
Regular was not hooked.
No, I'm saying like it lays over the balls. It's got a little, you know.
It's got balls too?
Little,
yeah, dude. Come on, dude.
I didn't pay that close of attention to it, but it looked like a legit thing with duct tape all around it.
It was, but what I'm saying
sure.
was it not like kind of fucking small?
Well, yeah, I mean,
Dude, I remember seeing it because I found Missy's. I found this.
She's gonna watch.
She
was here.
I forgot about that. She better not watch this episode. I'm telling you.
Did hers have duct tape too?
Dude,
It smell like shit.
No, hers was like one of those fucking cigarillos. Dude, you take the fucking cigarette out of it. It was a vibrator, but it was literally like that fucking big. She was like, go upstairs and grab this movie out of this fucking drawer right here. So I go upstairs and grab the movie. And I was like, I mean,
Well, that was the movie in the drawer. She wanted you to find it.
no. Don't start
She
that
wanted
shit.
you to find it.
We
dude.
both got stories of that shit. She can't watch it.
I don't think. Does Keith know? That might be my story.
Oh my god.
Because I really don't think I can say the one
remember
I
mine?
have.
Dude,
It's
we
too
both got bad
descriptive.
ones.
Too descriptive.
Ish.
I'll tell you guys out. I'll tell you guys
doing
off the
that.
air.
We're not.
We'll put it in the unedited once you subscribe to our Patreon that we don't have yet.
Regardless, Kevin's story is way worse.
Kenneth's bad, but well, he's not here to defend himself because I'd love to hear his side of the story. I would love to hear him defend himself against that.
He's like, dude, I'll bring proof.
Literally. Got videotape footage.
Yeah, we got a fucked up story about our brother. The one who's not in the broadcast.
Allegedly.
He'll be here one day when he crawls out of his apartment. Beard, yeah. He crawls out of his pubes.
I'm down for a weird story though. Besides that one.
Alright, so you saw it.
Oh, I seen it.
Oh, you saw it.
I seen it.
Where? In the drawer?
In the same drawer, yeah.
Yeah.
The same drawer, yeah. But it had balls. And I'm telling you, dude, it was literally like a little one. That's why I was like, oh.
How big are
duct
taped? Like this fucking
Not
bottom
even
neck?
as big as that mic. Dude,
Well, I mean,
a Sharpie.
fine.
A king size Sharpie. Literally, that's about it.
Okay.
Like a regular stick you pull off a tree.
Oh, it was in duct tape.
And that's it. It was in duct tape. Like, didn't look like it was enough to do anything.
But it had balls on it.
It
too.
had balls on it.
Little tiny balls.
Dude, it looked just like that. Just like that, but I remember it being like this. Because I remember when it was laying in there, I could see the ball shape, because I thought it was that lighter that he had, that gray lighter.
Right.
Yeah,
It looked like either at one time it was an actual dildo, or Dad worked really fucking hard to make that because like it looked legit other than the duct tape.
It was his own dick. Just cut it off.
Yeah.
Duct taped it up.
I don't need that shit anymore.
He's like, here, have it, bitch.
Yeah. That's what I mean when I tell you to go fuck yourself.
What do you want me to make it with? My dick? I can't. I can't.
I already did that.
Oh, shit.
Alright, so you have a different story then.
I do, it's just random. It's more personal. But it's kind of...
Well, it's anything. It's whatever. I didn't know the dildo, but you knew
Yeah,
the dildo.
I knew about it. I knew about it. I seen
So
it.
actually, that almost don't count
Oh, sure, Keith. You need
because
another one.
you already know about it.
You need another one, Keith. It's your
Something,
fault.
but that's one he didn't think we knew about. We don't
Oh,
know
it's
that
true.
each other knows
That's
about
right.
it. We didn't know you were also looking for weed in Dad's drawer. or
Right.
dildo.
Right.
Dildo.
Sure, let's do both. I was experimenting. I was young. No, I was gonna say every time I pee outside, I don't ever pee in a stream. Like I have to hold my dick and wiggle it because I'm scared that some kind of fucking weird parasite is gonna swim up the stream and get inside my blood system.
Just outside.
Yeah,
It's got a weird
Anywhere.
parasite. That doesn't exist, dude.
dude. No, I seen a story on Discovery Channel. This guy pissed. It was in a river.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could
Yeah,
have been in a
it
river.
has to be in the river, dude.
Dude, I don't
It's
care.
in that river. It's a
Which-
certain parasite
Which
that
species
does
we don't
that.
even know about, dude. What happens if that one? I would be
Dude,
that one person. That
It's
happens to.
nature. We were made to piss outside.
Dude, I'm just telling you. I wiggle it when I piss. I don't ever piss straight.
That's your
Come on,
story?
look at
That's your story?
Yeah,
I
dude,
wiggle my
it's-
dick when I piss outside.
Yeah, it's basic.
That's your story?
Yeah, it's regular, non-judgmental story.
That was that one you were saving for Christian's podcast?
No,
He probably does too.
he probably.
When I piss outside, for some reason I like feel dominant, and I like start looking around. I'm like, anybody watching? See my dick? See it?
Talking to the earth. No, I'm saying I wiggle it just in
My
case.
dad made this one too.
Unduct.
without duct tape.
Yeah. Man, that'll never. That's it burned in my head. Donald wiggling his dick isn't burned in my head.
Yeah, that.
So-
Okay. Yeah, that was my story.
That wasn't
I'm gonna think
too
of another
personal,
one.
really.
If you want to go,
I mean, we all piss.
if you want to do,
We
one,
don't all find duct tape dildos.
I'm just-
I mean, you guys did.
I did too.
Pretty good odds.
Me and Love likes it.
Well, we only found it because of the fucked up fact that Dad normally kept his weed with his Playboy magazines,
Because of Kevin.
but
Kevin's in the fucking stoners.
but it happened.
It was cool, and smoke cigarettes think it was cool. So then you did it, and then I was like, oh, I gotta be like Keith and Kevin because
But-
fucking
but-
don't smoke weed,
but-
smoke cigarettes.
but-
So I
but-
smoke weed, wait,
for-
it's fucking cool. Cigarettes.
For whatever reason, though, Dad just happened to have.
When you see a fucking duct tape, dude.
But Dad just happened to have it in his drawer for whatever fucking reason.
Now the story's weird.
The same drawer,
Like that.
the same drawer where he keeps the weed, which I knew that the weed was there if it wasn't in the cabinet where the Playboys were.
Fucked up pipe Dad made to smoke out of.
No, it was a dick. Not only that, I could see, just because of the way Dad is, I could see him like dropping a piece somewhere and be like, oh fuck, I don't want to waste it. Whip out that dildo, tear off a little piece so it's still sticky, stick it to that weed so you can fix it up.
That's
Mix
a
the
lot
weed
of
up so you
work.
can save it.
Duct tape the
No,
whole
my dad wouldn't do
dildo
it.
just to rip pieces
No, my
off.
dad wouldn't do it.
I don't know. That's a.
Well,
It's a
I
stretch.
think he put it there more as a diversion, hoping that I would find that first and just be like, oh, fuck this, close the drawer. But instead, I grabbed a pair of his socks and moved it aside because I knew there was weed in there.
Yeah. Oh, there's a there's still gonna be weed in
Move
here.
to the side. That's Keith's favorite move. Move to the side.
Oh my
Or
God.
choke him out.
Yeah. Or both.
Yeah, you move to the side so you can choke him out. Is that a Pokemon? Choke him out.
What's your story?
Dude,
You got one?
I got a couple.
Oh, I
I
want to
got
hear
a couple.
both.
But I can't. I don't know if I can tell either
Alright,
because
do a
it's
half of
super incriminating. It's not that I.
Do half of both of them.
I found something in a drawer in our parents' room, and there are Polaroids. Someone naked. Someone we all know.
That's gross already.
Wait, what?
Someone we all know.
Hold on. At what year are you talking about?
I'm talking.
97?
I'm talking the trailer.
2000.
That's how fucking white trash redneck we are. We live in the fucking trailer. I got this big ass garage now. Big ass house that I can't afford. Someone please buy it. Sponsor me.
I didn't even get to there until the end.
What's up, dude? You coping with what I was saying? What's the matter? I heard this.
Oh shit. Anyways,
What's going on?
I want to hear the rest of this.
I think you can, make a conclusion. Because I don't want to say anymore.
I'm dead on a
I
lot
saw
of
everything.
people. Dude,
I saw everything.
are we related or we just know?
And very not sexy at all.
Related or we know?
Not sexy at all, I'll tell you that right now. It was half trying to be and a complete fucking fail. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen in my life. I almost cried. I almost
What?
tear jerked.
Bro, sir.
Dude. That's why I said
Wait,
I don't
who's-
want to say anything. I don't
who's-
even want to fucking say it.
Well, you did. Whose drawer?
We did. Doesn't mean I have to say anymore.
Whose
Yeah.
drawer was it in?
It was.
Whose
Dad.
drawer?
It was in the dad drawer. Anybody else seen that?
Dude, is this
Two
an
out of three?
off?
Can I get a 2 out of 3?
Is this, I
No?
I did not see that.
just a dildo, right?
I seen
Maybe I tussled
like,
them too much
weird
and someone noticed
shit.
and removed them.
Are we related to him or we just know him?
Oh yeah.
Both?
Related. Related. Yeah, that's what I had to live with.
Stay out of
motherfuckers.
his-
Good
his-
job, dildos, motherfuckers.
his weed
You guys
drawer.
had to fucking see a dildo, big deal. I saw a fucking picture, saw them all. I saw fucking
Dude, you
naked.
just cracked on us for
fucking
seeing
naked.
You just cracked on us for seeing the dildo. For both seeing the dildo.
Dude, that's funny as shit. Yeah, I know, but
Dude,
dude, I didn't want to say anything, but it's true.
you seen naked pictures and you didn't see a dildo though.
I didn't see no duct tape dildo.
I wonder when the dildo was made.
I wonder if the pictures were replaced with the duct tape dildo. Sorry, Dad. Sorry for going through your stuff. Sorry for looking for trying to steal weed, breaking into your locker room. Looking through your Playboys while taking shit on your toilet. Smoking the pipe you stole from me.
Yeah. Seeing the tray on the back of the toilet. Oh, sweet, you left it out. Nice.
Seeing the photographs and the cum stains on your Penthouse magazine because the pages are sticking together. I'm just saying, being honest.
I did see that.
Yep. We
I
got
did
2
see
out of
that.
3. We got that one. Now we need me and you. 'cause you got
I
this way.
never went through
I'm
him
d-
because I stole his porno tape.
Okay.
And that might be something you guys
Dude,
don't know.
I-
when,
I-
when we went to
I did that 5 years before you. Sycamore. Sycamore.
I do remember the cum stains in the magazines as well as I may have added a couple.
Well, I was on your weed. Damn, we're fucked up.
No, I think that time was my weed that he stole from me.
Out of your pipe, they stole.
No, he stole Kevin's
mine.
pipe and he stole.
That big long one.
Yeah.
He ended up stealing my bag, and then he told me that Tiny found it, and I was like, no, she didn't. You did.
You're a smart dog. You're stupid.
Hope you didn't go in my room, did you?
It's my weed. Yeah. You seeing niggas and dildos, dude.
I see chip marks in the wood. Someone either here with a card or a fucking knife.
Yep.
Break into my room. Break into my room.
Dude, you remember when he made you strip the walls in the trailer because he caught you smoking in the bedroom? And you were like, why doesn't Kenneth and Don have to do it? And you're like, you're not the one smoking up the fucking house. And the walls were all yellow. I'm like, Dad, you sleep on the couch right there and smoke a whole pack of nights. All that yellow smoke is from you.
The ceiling above the toilet in his bathroom was stained.
Yeah.
The ceiling
Nasty, it's
above his
yellow, and you
toilet.
pissed on the ceiling.
That one spot where all the smoke kept rising up, dude, is
Yeah.
fucking yellow and brown.
Phone's on, so. Dude, that's crazy. I'm still curious about that.
I'll tell you out there.
Alright, do that.
Oh, I'll go throw up.
It's already ruined. No.
Yeah, dude.
It's not a real mom.
So, I don't think you would want those. Why would he have those?
Henrietta Densadon.
Well, that would make me throw up right now, just if he said yes.
Get pictures of Bigfoot? What the fuck?
Yep. There's some big
Yeah.
and some hairy.
Yeah, I used to take his tapes though. We moved to Atwater, and I remember me and Kenneth lived together because I hated fucking going to school because I had to stay there with Kenneth. Like, man, I remember going to fucking because Kenneth didn't.
Oh, I got a good one about him.
Dude, I'm
Got him jerking off.
no.
Got him jerking off.
Okay.
We were really,
Hold on, let me finish.
we were
Mine.
really
Let me
young.
finish mine.
Alright, go ahead.
He picked me up from school one day. I left a tape in my VCR in my room, and I forgot to take it back. I took the box back, but I forgot to put the movie back in the box, which I got better quality than you if you were watching it 5 years before me. So I got better.
Oh, I watched the old shit. Some old shit.
Yeah, I didn't see. There was no Bush when I watched, but I watched like
Well, I mean,
6
it was
different ones. You know,
slight.
like, this one sucks.
I'm talking like 80s, early 90s.
Oh hell no!
was the one I saw.
Yeah, this is newer. But dude, I would go through like 7 or 8 of them. And be like, oh, this one sucks. This one sucks. I never looked at the back to see if they had scenes on it. Like, oh, you can just skip that one and this one. But oh, you're fucking going forever. I'm like, what the fuck is the same this is porn? This sucks. But I had to rewind. I remember rewinding and going back to the same spot where you put it in. You know, that's where it started.
Yeah.
That's where Dad left off. So let me put it back there. I left one in there.
And you rewind and play.
I
Stop,
left one in
rewind,
there.
play.
Yeah, and I remember it was called Mr. Marx's Neighborhood. Dad picked me up from school, took me and Kenneth Kenneth got dropped off from Maplewood. He picked both of us up, got the Giant Eagle. He had Kenneth run in and get milk and bread or whatever we needed for the night. And he's like, so, you like porn? I was like,
To you?
yeah, just straight to me. Like, it was in there, in the store. And I was like,
How old?
You know, when we did Waterloo, I went there in 9th and 10th grade.
Oh, who does
So,
that? That'd be fucking
13, 14. No.
Of course I like porn,
Yeah,
Dad.
it was 12 and 13 because I
Was it like?
when
I'm just glad you're not gay.
yeah, when we moved back to Ravenna, I was 14. That's when I lost my virginity. So I was 12 and 13. I was 12, and I was like, "What do you mean?" And he was like, "I found the video in your video player in your room today." And I was like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "We got him for a month. He stayed out of my room, and he put a lock on his door. Me and Kenneth couldn't go in there, and he tried to blame Kenneth for going in there one time and looking at it. Because I didn't have it in my room, and somehow it got in Kenneth's room, and Kenneth was like, "No, I didn't do it," and that's why Kenneth ran away. He put a toy in his, he put a fucking toy in his book bag, and he fucking ran away. You remember that? Remember that when he ran away?
It was Beast Wars.
Dude, he ran away. Unopened. Wrapped in it.
Duct tape.
So, wrapped in it.
What was it wrapped in?
He's wrapped in like Glad wrap because he didn't want like dust to get on it. It was fucking weird.
And you pack a couple weapons too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember
You
that?
had fucking pull
Yeah,
overs
that was
and
why
the
I
cops.
yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
Or
trying to
his buddy's
hitchhike.
house?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like 17. I was like, oh sweet, they're off my back finally.
You had like
That's-
nunchucks and a sword and some shit.
Yeah. Don't fucking deal with this shit.
Yeah,
These
crazy
stores.
fucking family, dude. Crazy fucking family.
I think they told the dick shaking story. It's not really weird. Whatever. The
Yeah,
transmission's going out, dude. I'm pissed.
Yeah, that sucks. Especially only being a year old. It might not. It might
Not
just
either.
be slipping. You might have said
Yeah, I
it
might.
wrong.
It's never sounded like that, dude.
Yeah, I know.
It's rough.
It's grinding into gear. That's the sound it's making.
I'm gonna check the food too.
Yeah, that's a big part of it. If you're just low, then big, easy fix.
Put some trainers in.
All right, dude, you gotta have a story that neither of us know, because we both have told stories. Well, kind of similar in a way.
Yeah, between porn, sex, and drugs.
I mean, I used to go in on Sycamore into the room upstairs, and the video would already be in there, and the TV wall-in-one. No, it had the VCR on top. It's because I had to keep fucking rewinding. I remember now. Then it was old.
Well, I remember that because I remember finding there was a video in there, and then in Dad's drawer then there was an orange tape that was Fortune Cookie Nookie, and I stole that tape for an entire week, and he had no idea where it went. Well, he did, but
He was willing to jerk off at it.
well, I stole that tape and I took it. I think it was to Josh Miracle's house, and we were watching it. And then after I finally did bring it back, I stuck it right back in his drawer where it was, so he knew exactly what happened. Yeah.
I watched that one too.
I think I've seen that one too.
That's funny, all Asian.
Yeah.
I remember having fortune cookies on it, so I thought it was a Nickelodeon tape.
It's like, oh, orange, dude, Nickelodeon. Fuck yeah.
Rugrats?
Fortune cookies? Never saw that one.
Never saw that one. Oh, shit.
But something,
I
dude.
don't-
Something had to happen that didn't happen to any of us. I know being the youngest
Not-
is harder because
I mean-
more shit happened to us first.
I don't really have one. I don't have anything.
I mean, they started getting
But I
better
feel they
too
don't.
as we got older.
Yeah, because they started learning more from what we did.
Yeah, no, don't
True.
do that, you fucking retard. Oh, okay, I won't. So it was actually easier for me.
Dad's like, oh shit, don't leave that fortune cookie nookie movie in there anymore. Leave a duct tape dildo.
Yeah. Like, when he told me I was grounded, I was like, oh, sweet. I thought I was going to get my ass beat. That's all I was like, okay, sweet.
Dude, when I was like
I got to jerk off and I get grounded.
like
Can I just jerk off more?
6, 7, 8, right around there, and I was allowed to ride my bike outside. Well, it was right after Mom and Dad got married, so I was like 7, 8, right around there. Rode my bike down with Jacob and Josh, the two kids that lived down
In the park? In the
in
trailer
the trailer
park?
park when we were real little. And rode with them up to the mailboxes. And across from the mailboxes was a bag of trash sitting by the side of the road. A big ass fucking bag of trash. And it was kind of like ripped open. There were little pieces of paper flying everywhere. And we like rode our bikes past it. And I looked down and I see titties
I remember you telling me this.
on one of the pieces of paper that were cut there. I was like, what the hell? Picked it up, kept looking at more, and it was all naked chicks everywhere on these little pieces of paper. I was like, oh, sweet. So I started like putting them in my pockets and shit. And I'm like looking through the bag and shit, and there's a bunch of just shredded up, cut up fucking porno. I'm like, this dude's wife must have got fucking furious. And so I dug through, just grabbed handfuls of stuff in my pockets, my pants pockets, and I had a jacket on, my jacket pockets. And this fucking kid comes up, I was running bikes with, and he's like, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I was like, dude, who cares? So what? I'm getting some fucking boobies. Got booby pictures, dude. This is sweet. And he's like, I'm telling my mom. I was like, fuck you, go tell your mom then. Rode my bike home. As he was riding his bike home, but he got home way before I did because we lived way in the back. Rode home, came inside, and I was like, and I just waited, didn't say shit, didn't say nothing. I came back outside, hung out outside for a second, and waited, and here he came walking down the street with his mom. And I was like, fucking fuckers, I didn't know what to do. I was like pacing back and forth in the driveway and shit, and I went and hit him. I hit some outside, and I ran inside and hit some inside. And she's like, and I went back outside by the time they made it to the driveway. And she's like, your parents home? I was like, yeah. She's like, I need to talk with them. I was like, okay. And she just walked right past me, right to the door, and started pounding on the door. And when Mom came to the door, she's like, yeah, your son here was up the street and taking all of these nudie photographs out of this guy's trash. And she was like, David? And I came to the door, no shirt on, and shorts and shit, because back then he used to wear shorts all the time and shit. And he's like, what's going on? And she's like, well, apparently Kevin was got a bunch of pictures of these magazines and stuff in his pockets and stuff. And he's like, all right, I'll take care of this. And they're leaving, and she like had a shitty smile on her face as she walked up the street. And the kid was like, dude, I told you, as he went past. And I was like, ooh, fucking little bitch. And even then, I was like, what a little fucking faggot. What a little gay fucking cock-sucking faggot. What a little homo bitch. And then I went inside, and by the time I go inside, like, Mom called me in, and not Dad. She's like, Kevin, come inside. And I go inside, and they had the back room, and you're like, your dad wants to talk to you. And I go back, walk to the back room, and Dad's laying on their fucking waterbed, just laying there. He's like, he sits up, he's like, yeah, so, did you pick up those pictures? Like, yeah. He's like, do you like them? I was like, yeah. He's like, that's my boy. Gave me a high five, and that was it.
No
That was the end of
shit.
it. I was like, oh, sweet. I didn't get in trouble. Fuck that bastard down the street. Like, fucking little faggot.
Yeah.
I don't mean that against any gay people. You know, faggot to us doesn't mean, I'm bashing homosexuals.
So that's probably why I didn't get the high five. He was probably like, "Oh, you're the last one, so if you're fucking gay, then I don't care. It'll just be one, but you're not. So I guess you're not getting a high five regardless." If 4 out of 5 aren't, so I guess you're not either.
You might want to say that, like, closer to the mic.
Huh?
You said that whole story really low. You might want to say it closer to the mic.
It might have picked up low.
I doubt it. Last time, not good.
I didn't think so. On the last one you posted?
No, I didn't post it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Keith. Audio, dude.
It's
I'm serious though. I don't have any stories that you don't.
nothing.
Not that I can think of. That you don't know.
Not with dad.
Or wouldn't know.
Not with mom. Not with anyone at school.
No, because like I said, by the time I was of age, I've already seen you two do so much. Okay, mom and dad yells at them for doing that. Mom and dad yells at them for doing that. Mom and dad beats their ass for doing that. Mom and dad grounds them for doing that. So by the time I never.
But they let you
Nothing.
do more.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
what we did.
Yeah.
You got to get away with doing more because of what we did.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like, I would never, there was shit you would get away with at like 12 that they would have never let me get away with.
Right,
at 12.
same here.
So I would
Yeah.
just do it.
So much. But because of you guys, I did so much, which is sweet.
That actually, that feels good. That we got to,
Yeah,
let you have more fun.
you get to lead me on a bad path. I like it.
Corruption
Yeah.
leads through. That's what Dad told me one time too. That was the story I was going to use. But I already brought it up
Probably should have
before.
went with that one.
No one will remember. But when I was like, when me and Keith were having that fight before, and he's like, you should you come over. He's like, you should really just, meet with your brother, just hug it out and just forget about it. He was like, because family's the only thing you have, and he really is only like that because of you. And I was like what?
He'd make you want to fight
What are
right
you
now.
talking about? He's like, like smoking weed all the time and stuff. And I was like, dude, all his fucking friends did that he hung out with, he was going to eventually. It didn't matter if I did or not.
Right.
I didn't make him who he is. He's his own fucking person. And Dad was like, oh yeah, everything bad Keith has done, he said it was because it was my fault. He said, it's your fault. You're the one that did it to him.
Yeah.
He said that to me in this driveway right out here. And I was like, Jesus Christ, really? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of my fucking driveway.
But Mom's beat it into his head so many times that that's just what he thinks now. Because he never used to be like that. He never used to be like that. Like when you got caught with that beer and Mom dumped it down the sink that day, she came home early from work, we were home from school, and it was in the freezer. She's like, oh, beer in my fucking freezer,
Oh,
cabinet?
yeah,
Hell
yeah.
no. Hell. I'm like, dude, there was 2. We were both going to drink them. And she dumped them both down the sink. Oh, hell no. And I'm telling your father, and Dad didn't do a fucking thing about it. He said, just don't bring beer back.
And then did, and then Keith got fucked up for it.
Oh,
And then
yeah,
that's the
yeah.
worst feeling I ever had in my life.
Oh, my God.
That was the worst feeling I ever had in my life. Because I told him, I'm like, go throw him in that dude's trash can. I told him to do it. And the
Oh,
dude came walking over. Yeah, there's footprints leading from my trash can to your house in the snow.
There's a bunch of beer cans.
Yeah, so I was recording
Yes, Keith's name on it.
That just went fucking crazy.
Yeah, that was nuts. I can't believe it's been so long ago.
And I wish I would have fucking did more. Stop him. I just screamed and yelled at him and grabbed him and he shoved me off. And then I just kept standing and yelling at him. I wish I would have just jumped on him and fucking pulled him off. The only other time I did, he fucking punched me when him and Mom were fighting.
Yeah, that's what I said. He didn't give a fuck. Your mom was a
When
little
Mom was
bitch.
fighting
and shit.
and he was on top of her and he was holding her hair real close to the back of her head down and just smacking her over and over, smacking the fuck out of her.
Wasn't that in the trailer on the waterbed? When we both walked back and you called the cops and he's like, what am I doing to her?
Yeah, because that was after he punched me. Because I ran in there and grabbed him and told him to stop. And he's like, get the fuck off me, and punched me like right here. But his fist, like me being so soft and just fucking a teenager, went right into my neck and my head and shit like that. And I just fell right to the floor and like slid even because they had that tile floor up by the door jamb. That's what I was. And then he just went right back to doing the same thing. And he kept screaming, she was squeezing my fucking balls. What the fuck do you expect? And then that's when I felt bad because I was already on the phone with 911. I was like, I didn't fucking know. I was like, well then fuck that bitch. I was like, sorry. Like, yeah, fuck that. He was like, she's trying to rip my fucking nuts off.
But the cops were already there.
Well, they weren't there, but I was already on the phone with 911 and they could hear everything. They're like, all right, we're sending somebody out, domestic violence.
Didn't she go to jail one time though? And then that was like the end of her ever calling after that because she finally went to jail. Dad finally got her. It was one night when they went to John and Ollie's, and then they came back. That was when we lived by Grandma and Grandpa Heater.
Oh yeah, because I think Aunt Dawn or someone else came and stayed with us for a few days. Yeah.
I was like, oh sweet, we're gonna be the single life again. Dad's gonna be on his own. We're gonna have a new house. No more mom. And she came back.
Awesome stories, dude. Awesome fucking stories. They kept me going.
Yeah.
There's plenty more that'll come out. Next time, our brains are gonna dig even deeper, and there's gonna be plenty fucking more that comes out. I already know about
I'm gonna have to
4
think.
right now that I could say that's super fucked up. I got about 4 stories
I'm gonna have to think.
involving our family that are super fucked up. But putting everything out there, I mean,
Yeah, I'd like
it's
him
kind
here
of fucked
to.
up too. So we'll space it out. I'm not
We'll
gonna
have to
really
bring
do
him
it
in
every
and
podcast.
then do it.
All right,
like,
Keith,
say it to their face.
You want to finish your sports report, or you want to do a couple news stories? A couple news stories. News sucks. World sucks.
Yeah.
Everything fucking sucks.
This is in the World Cup final.
Somebody.
Somebody. Somebody is. Yeah.
Some
Somebody's. Okay, there's a suicide bombing, I guess, in Pakistan.
Yeah. 2010 news.
No, it's not. It was actually this morning / yesterday, whenever it happened. That's according to Live Leak and whoever posted that fucking thing. But I already heard it. So 128 people
Oh,
injured.
shit.
Yeah, so it wasn't fucking small. It's a fucking big fucking bomb. The aftermath of suicide bombing in Pakistan. Graphic warning may contain content that is not suitable for all ages. Click on continue.
Everything's suitable for every age.
And it looks like some fucking dead kids. Nah, I don't know if I can watch
Uncool.
that.
Not suitable.
And a bunch of duct tape dildos in a pile. Alright, that's the end of the podcast for this week. Alright, fuck off. Peace. Fuck off.